Okay, so this less than 75% boards are better with bridge teacher Mark Nehs. We're going to focus on counting the opponent's high card points to help us plan our play. Okay, so this is a just declare, so the bidding would be the same at every table. So I'm going to one no trump, two clubs, which is a Capiletti bid. It shows a one suited hand and generally is going to be 10 or more high card points. Why though both those things are important is what we'll do after we get the opening lead. All right. Partner executed, still systems were on here with robots play. So two spades, three clubs. They're just showing a second suit. I said not so wild about it. Showed the diamonds, or I didn't. The robots did. So anyway, I ended up in three no trump. So here we go. We get the lead of the 10 of diamonds. Okay, so what I did was I counted up the suits to try to figure out what the one suit that this hand had. Generally, it's going to be a 6 card suit or longer, and it's generally going to be 10 points or more. All right. So I decided to cover this just basically because it promotes the 9 anyway. So I decided to cover it and see what happens. They didn't play the 5. All right. So what I decided was I decided this hand, you can see it, but that had to be hearts because I only have 4 hearts. This 10 of diamonds doesn't make suit sense that this would be their suit because there isn't, 6 that I can't see or whatever that would be over. And why would they lead the 10 if that was their suit? Because we had the 9. I mean, so everything indicated it wasn't diamonds, wasn't heart, wasn't clubs certainly, and probably wasn't spades. So I surmised that it was heart. So what I decided was the heart finesse would be off based on that bid. And the other thing is that based on this play, this hand pretty much had to have the king of diamonds because why would they lead the 10 from the king? Again, if it wasn't their suit, because it wasn't top of an interior sequence. So I took the king was over here. So with all the points that we had, all the rest of the points had to be over here. Maybe a jack was over here at most, but for sure the ace of spades has to be over here. All right. So that's what I used to determine how to play the spade suit. Playing this hand for the ace of spades, and then I had to hope the jack was over here. Again, I don't have a whole lot of different ways to play it, but that's what I did. I played it to put in the 10 here, and then this hand had to win it with the ace. So I'm hoping to run the spade suit at this point in time, but I don't know the full layout of the spades yet. So they come back a club, relatively safely, or at least they think. They don't know I have the jack. Okay, but this helps set up the entries. Obviously, it would have fallen, going that way. But now I'm able to set up clubs as my transportation suit. You see that? So if I need to get where I need to get to, I'm going to use clubs for that transportation. I win the spade. I see the jack. All right, but more importantly, I see the 6 follow here. So we're in line for it possibly to fall. Okay, so far 8 spades have been played, and I had 3 more. Either there's 2 and 1 and 0, or 1 and 1. All right. So 7 of clubs, they had another club, so that makes it that I have a 9 of clubs is going to be an entry here at some point in time. So the king was as well. So now I play the king of spades, and I count the spades. So the 8 have been played, and lo and behold, West had another spade, so the spades are good. Even if they wouldn't have, I still would have probably let spades here to set up the 5th spade, but they fell 3-3, so we were good to go. So I'm actually pitching hearts down here, again, based on the whole premise that I think the hearts are here, and for sure the king of hearts is behind me. But everything is falling into place that this hand has hearts, okay? So they're starting to finally get rid of some of them because they know it's not going to help them any. So I finesse here for the king of diamonds because it basically, that's the way the opening lead dictated that it was. And then I can claim all the rest. Clubs are good, and we're good to go. This is a 93% board. A couple things, but basically this is something I'm really trying to work on, is counting the high card points in the opponents. It's particularly effective actually in this type of sequence on offense or defense. If the opponents end up in 3 no trump, you can pretty well determine, especially if one of the other opponents bid, you know where all the points are, you know the hand. And then with the opening lead, we're able to peg the king of diamonds and to peg what suit their one suited was. So anyway, take all the cues from the bidding, all that you can learn from the bid and the opening lead, and many times you can figure out the lay of the land, we'll call it, and give yourself some guidance on how to play it. Again, this was way above average. All the bidding would be the same and just declare. And I got over a 90% board on this with just careful play and listening to the bidding. Thanks again. If you like these type of videos, be sure to like and subscribe and share and ask questions. All those things let YouTube know that these are videos worth other people watching as well. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.